Man, wasn't that fun? That was awesome. Really proud of my team. With all the obstacles and challenges that we have faced in the last, 48 hours, with injuries and illness, the way those kids came out and competed after the Montana game with a quick turnaround it was fun to watch. It was fun to be a part of. Let me turn this.
I don't think
it's definitely not.
Here you go. Switch here.
Sorry, Nate.
I'll live.
So it was a lot of fun. Yeah, a lot of fun. A lot of fun.
Sorry.
Really proud of our guys. Shep played like a senior and a leader. He broke his nose, and they had to fix it. And that's why he had the mask on. And for him, he's never had a mask on before. I thought Lamar was steady. His leadership was phenomenal at walkthrough today. Again, Mike gets in foul trouble, but man, did he dominate the paint in the second half. Just altering shots, blocking shots, and then commanding the ball inside. Just so many contributions from so many different people. I thought Satchel gave us good minutes. Jamari to play 36 minutes with 1 turnover, phenomenal. Again, we handled all these obstacles that build up, and there's a trust that's building. I can see it, and there's a belief in what we're doing, and that's a good team. They took 39 threes last game, and we held them to 19. I thought they played Villanova very well. And for us to be out with 2 starters, we showed what type of team we can be in the bench depth that we have.
Couple for you. Josh's status and Tony moving forward.
If I would say to be determined, but give you some more, they're going to try to go on Monday. So we'll see what happens. I'm more optimistic on Tony than Josh, because Josh just did his today, just shooting. Again, you can't make this stuff up. Can't make it up. But it happened, and we kept a great attitude, and we kept plugging away. So I would think they would be ready to go on Monday.
So given that with Josh, how much of a scramble is it to alter your game plan or whatever you intend to do when it happens day off the game?
Yeah, I didn't imagine that I would play that starting lineup together, but we've been working on 2 bigs for a while. So that wasn't new to us, and we've been working with Lamar at the 3. So, we were prepared. We've done some different things in practice to get us to this point, because I'm always thinking about the Big Ten. I'm always thinking about the Big Ten and how we're going to compete with the Purdue's and Michigan State and the bigger teams in the league. So it was nice to see it kind of go through. I really simplified, though. We simplified the offense. We simplified things that we did.
And then, obviously, in the game itself, once they cut it to 3 at the half on that 3-pointer right at the end, Any concerns at that point?
No, again, I've been using this big R word called respond. And I go, guys, we played a terrific first 10 minutes. And then foul trouble hurt us, and they scored a bunch of points, I think 27 to be exact, in the last 8 minutes. And that was a Hail Mary shot. That's going to happen. Let's not let that get us down. Let's come out and scrap and compete in the first couple of possessions here. And that's what we did. We got a couple of turnovers. We extended the lead. They were dialed in, man. Our team was really focused. I think the black and pink helped out too.
The word respond, I know it's not back-to-back, but being such a tight turnaround, how much confidence do you have right now in the way the team's playing?
I think they have confidence. I think they have a great belief in what we're doing. They're starting to really build trust. We had 4 games in 8 days. And last year, I think at this point, we might have gotten blown out. I think it was George Mason. And it just shows you our conditioning. It just shows you our strength. It shows you where our minds are. Our mental conditioning is really getting there.
I'm sorry if I missed a tweet or something, but what happened to Josh?
You didn't. It was funny. Rose and I were just talking about that. I tried to get that out early, but it was my fault. He was working out this morning like he always does and getting shots up, and he went to finish, and he just landed on assistant's foot.
Ankle.
Yeah.
And in terms of body language of guys, just looking down there, Josh seemed like he was maybe a little bit more in, and Tony looks like he's taking this pretty hard. Is that a fair assessment? It's different guys handle.
Yeah, it's different personalities, right? Different. Josh is unbelievable. He's our juice guy. He wants to lead, and Tony's more laid back, a little bit more reserved. But they were really proud of their teammates. I saw Tony a few times grab Jamari, kind of coaching him, talking to him, which I thought was fantastic. I saw Josh a ton talking, great energy on the bench. That's selfless.
And looking ahead, how important are these upcoming games? Every game's important, but when you're playing other Power 5 schools, how critical is this for what you guys want to do this year?
Yeah, let me just go back for a second. I thought with Tony going down and the way we responded in that second half in Montana, I thought that was critical, right? We kept our heads. We didn't put our heads down. You know, I was thinking about when Tim Frazier went down, you know, years ago, man, we just were deflated, and we didn't do that. And then today, you're like, all right, Tony's not going to play, but man, did they respond. Even when Josh went down, I didn't see anybody, poor body language, heads down, no deflation at all, and they came out and competed. They competed really hard that first 8 to 10 minutes. Those, to me, are critical because that's what's going to shape us the rest of the season. That they have faith and confidence in the bench now, and they're earning trust with me, so I have faith and confidence to put them in critical times. And there's no doubt. I mean, tomorrow we're going to do some film work. We got practice. We're headed to New York, but we got to go out and compete. And you know, I've been using a lot of James Franklin. Want to know. We got to stay present. Let's win this day right here. Let's get better here. Every possession matters. Every practice matters. Every film session matters. And that's what we've been doing.
Hey, Coach. Oh, goodness. Sorry about that.
It's okay.
We saw Mike Watkins really have a great second half tonight after he got in some foul trouble early on. How important was that for him to kind of get back on a roll a little bit when he's missed a few of the first games with disciplinary issues?
Yeah, again, you know, Mike is still only a sophomore, and it's a growth process. I thought our team did a really good job of picking him up at halftime. Our staff did as well. We were pumping him up. Let's go. You're rested. You should be fresh. Let's go dominate this second half. And, you know, it's maturity level. He's got to keep getting better at it because it's going to happen again. He's going to pick up 2, and he's got to learn how to play with it.
So even without Josh Reeves, you guys forced 20 turnovers. How big was that to see that your defense could pull that off without Reeves?
Yeah, you know, I always get concerned. I think Josh is our energy guy, he's our juice guy, he's our best defender, he's rangy, he's long and wide, he's a freak of an athlete. And when you got players like Smith and all the great guards that we've been playing against, the Campbell guard and the 2 guards the other night at Montana, we knew, you know, it was going to be a challenge for us. And I think Nazir Bostic really stepped up, as well as Jamari. And you know what? Shep's not getting any credit. He dropped 25, but his defense has been very good.
Coach, we talked on Wednesday after the Montana game about guys always somebody's going to step up, and today it seemed like Shep was that guy. Even with Lamar struggling kind of offensively and some foul trouble. What did you see from him offensively? He kind of just paced the way in the first half.
Yeah, he's very confident out there. Very confident, looking for a shot. And that's the way he needs to play for us. He needs to play aggressive. When he's aggressive, we're very good. Even though he missed a couple early, you know, we were still telling him, you got to take those shots. They're good shots. They're in-rhythm shots for you. And you've earned the right to take them. You've put a lot of work into not only this offseason, but into this program over the last 4 years. You've earned the right. So knock him down. But he was vocal as well, too. So we're getting there. There's a step here. We got a long way to go. We got a long way to go. And we'll get a good feel for where we are on Monday night.
Coach, you guys had 16 offensive rebounds tonight. How important were those second chances, especially early when you're getting acclimated to playing without Tony?
Yeah, it was something that it was a part of the game plan. We only got 4 last game. You know, I didn't see the extra effort. We were give Montana credit. They were blocking us out, but we have to go to the glass and give us more opportunities, more possessions, and that was huge because, you know, it breaks the team's back. They played good defense. We missed a shot, but we get the rebound. You could see their energy level drop a little bit.
This might be too big picture, but in recent years, you've been thin at point guard. To have Jamari and kind of the circumstances of bringing him into the program in the first place, how fortunate, I guess, do you feel now to have him?
Incredibly blessed. That was a late get. That was just unbelievable. His toughness, his speed, he was getting everybody shots. To have 1 turnover in 36 minutes, the first time he has ever played 36 minutes. Huge, just huge. Because if we don't have him, and Shep's got to play 40 and be the point and score and defend, you know, it's just too much. So trust me, I'm going to be carrying 3-point guards every chance I can.
Any other questions for Coach Chambers? Tyler, last one.
You talked earlier about playing with the 2 big men and how important that's going to be in the Big Ten season. What did you see from that lineup tonight?
I just have more confidence in it. You know, I think Julian can absolutely play the 4. Obviously, Mike was good. I want to move Mike over to the 4, give Satchel the 5, so we still have a shot blocker in there. Satchel's just so big, he's disruptive, so that'll help us. But I feel very confident about using that lineup, especially in the Big Ten. And we might have to use it on Monday because Pitt is very big. Thank you.
Thank you.